Hi everybody, this one's a little bit different. This is kind of your weight room type circuit. We're going to start with some mobility. This is probably one of my favorite series of mobility, something that you should be doing every day. Where on your sheet it says mobility and stretching every day. Variations of this, we're just starting with hip circles. And I know a lot of you know how I like to go forward, side to side, and rotate with the hips. You can do that as well. But this is just my favorite, so I just want to make sure that everybody remembered what the series was over the summer, and then for some of the freshmen or new people coming in, they can see what I'm trying to do here. So this whole circuit, the weight room circuit, you should be able to do this at home or in a smaller weight room without as much equipment if need be. But if you can get to the weight room, do that so you can focus on adding a little more weight to your lifts and things like that. This is going to be 3 circuits of 3 exercises or so each. So in each circuit, I still want you to move through the exercises pretty quick and then take a break between circuits. So you should kind of get your heart rate up. You should get kind of tough, take a minute or 2 break, and then move on to the next circuit. We've got 3 of those, and then we can do 4 at the end. So again, you're going through that mobility. We did hip circles, gas pedal, windshield wiper for the hamstring. This is just straight side to side bends, and then again hip circles. This should help to loosen up your adductors or your groin area. Go both ways about 5 times or so. Again, if you need to add in extra mobility, this is the time to do it. And then always at the end of your workouts, make sure you're stretching so we can alleviate any imbalances that we've acquired over the season that we need to work out from old injuries. Now you have your thoracic mobility, so one foot's going to be forward, and then you're always rotating toward that foot. So my right foot's forward, I'm rotating to the right, and my left arm's driving the motion around and then up over to create some lateral flexion and stretching down that left side. Switching feet, pushing with the right hand to rotate left. If you're watching this, your right foot would be forward and you're going to push with your left hand. And then that's going to reach up and over to create some mobility down the side. And then we're going to just get into our warm-up. I'm always a fan of jumping jacks, so we're going forward and back jumping jacks instead of normal ones. Keep things moving, get a good warm-up. We're going to go straight into high knees. Knees up, toes up, nice and tall, your core is tight. We're going to transition right into butt kicks. On your posture, a little sprint mechanic work here. Knees up, toes up, and then again straight to your butt kicks. Then we have 5 squat jumps, and our last warm up is going to be the cook hip lift. So you're going to lay down, tuck one knee in close, bring the other one close to your hips, and drive through that heel. So my heel's driving into the ground, and I'm stimulating our glutes, so you're ready to go for the workout. Alright, now here's where you can adjust your weights as needed. I'm just going to use the same ones I've been using. And I'm telling you that you're going to go through this circuit 3 times. I'm just going to show you 1 time through, but you're going to do it 3 times. Pause it and do 2 more, and when we're done. We're going to start with forward lunges, alternating forward lunges, 10 each. Again, feel free to push it on what dumbbells you're using. I want you to get through the whole circuit, but this is where you're going to make the gains in strength here. Keep going through, keeping that core tight, staying up tall. And then we're going to do what's called 21 guns. So you're going to do 7 full bicep curls. And I'm not twisting them, I'm just keeping that hammer curl. I'm going to do 7 full curls. And you're going to do 7 half curls, so from the bottom to about just halfway. And keeping that core tight. And then you're going to go halfway to the all the way up. So 7 full, 7 from the bottom to halfway, and 7 from halfway all the way up. And that's your 21 guns. And then your last exercise in this circuit, burpees, everybody's favorite, again, I know. So again, finish up these burpees, 10 good ones, and then you'll go through and do your lunges, 21 guns, burpees, lunges, 21 guns, burpees. Take a break, and then we'll go into the second circuit. And your break's like a 2-minute break, not too long.
2 more times of that circuit. Then your second
so again,
circuit.
This is your second circuit now that we're starting. And you're going to start with your squat to overhead press. So again, another combination movement. Hips back, get it nice and low, overhead press. Again, don't be afraid to up your weights on these. We're always looking for quality. Good job. Alright, our second lift is going to be a single arm row. And when it's single arm, I like to put that opposite arm on my lower back so it keeps my core tight and my back stays flat. Just a good cue. I'm sitting back into my hips. And again, I'm not shrugging up with my trap. I'm pulling down low and making sure I'm squeezing my shoulder blade in a better position. Again, you can see the opposite hand on my lower back a little bit better, and you're going to keep your core tight. 10 of those. And then our third exercise in this circuit is just going to be alternating dumbbell curls. So again, we're kind of going a little bit old school with some quote-unquote bodybuilding, but it's nothing that's going to make you get big. It's creating this awesome base of general strength that we can build off of for the next phase of summer training, and then when we get back in the fall, we're going to be ready to go, feeling strong, and ready to get into some more specific track stuff. So this one has 4 exercises, so we did those bicep curls, and now I've got single leg RDLs, 2 dumbbells. If you're losing your balance or your hamstrings have been tight and bothering you, let's stick with double leg. Don't feel like you have to do single leg. But what I want to see is that your back leg is following your torso. You shouldn't break at the hip. You should have a slight bend in the knee that is of the foot that's on the ground. And just feeling a nice tug in the hamstring. Switching legs, we did 10 on the left, now we're going to go 10 on the right. Again, feel free to do double leg if you've had some issues this year, but if not, let's go to single leg, because I think building up these strong hamstrings is going to help us stay healthy also this year. Keeping the core tight the whole time. Good job.
That's your second circuit, and then
so that's your second circuit, that's what I'm telling you. And then this is your third circuit. So you're going to go through that one again 3 times.
So if you can do
and then
like
you have your third circuit.
Or a roller or a stability ball. But since I'm going to do it, so if you're at home, you can do like walkouts or like hamstring walkouts instead. And then we'll be on the ground for the rest of it.
Okay, yeah, so what I was telling you is that if you're in the gym and you can do hamstring curls on a machine or with a stability ball, or some of you have seen the metal rollers that we have in the weight room, you can use that, but I decided to show you this in case you don't have any of those things. You can do hamstring walkouts instead. So step out about 3 steps each foot and step in, but you really got to focus on keeping your hips up and your toes up, so you're stimulating the hamstrings and working on pulling those in. So again, you can kind of vary this how you want, but it's another hamstring exercise. A machine, stability ball, or the hamstring walkout. And then we're going to go on to skull crusher. So you can do this on the bench or the floor, whatever you need. You can use 1 dumbbell like I'm using right here. Squeeze your triceps at the top. Keep your elbows in, don't let them flare out. If that's too easy, take 2 dumbbells and work on them that way. You can also do this on the stability ball if you're using that for your hamstring drills too. Make it a little more challenging. And then our third exercise is just going to be a little core, so your legs are out straight. You're going to reach up tall, and then 3, 2, 1 on the way down. So reach up tall, 3, 2, 1, tall, 3, 2, 1. You're always pulling that belly button to your spine, so everything should be nice and tight. Don't let your feet pop off the ground a ton. Try to keep them on the ground and everything nice and straight. So again, that third circuit that you're going to finish up with is your hamstring curls or walkouts, whatever you have available to you, the skull crushers, and then 10 of these overhead sit-ups. So great job. Push yourself in the weight room, and let's get ready for fall training. Nice work.